Right now we're at the annual retreat for the Sierra Club, which is this wonderful gathering that's intended to be both educational and fun. It's for people of all ages. We have people probably in their late 80s down to a baby who's here and toddling around. The importance of being in a place like this at Camp Minnewanka, where we've been able to be for the past 25 years, is that we're able to enjoy Lake Michigan, we're able to enjoy spectacular forests. It's important for people to value what it is that we're trying to protect. This isn't just an intellectual exercise, it's about loving the places that we want to protect. This was something that the founder of Sierra Club understood very well. John Muir took people out to the wilderness that he loved so they too would love it and would work to protect it.
So the name of this camp is Camp Minnewanka. It's an American Youth Foundation camp. It's a beautiful, beautiful location in Shelby, Michigan, right on Lake Michigan. They have several miles of private beach. It's some of the sandiest, most beautiful beach I've experienced in Michigan. A lot of old buildings made of fieldstone and timber. It's very eco-friendly. They've put a lot of thought into being good stewards of the environment, and it's basically a leadership camp for youth throughout the rest of the year. But we're one of the few groups that they allow in, and we're usually the last group of the season for them. So you have beach, sand dunes, forest, lots of trails. I mean, you have just about every kind of terrain you want to experience here. There's a tiny little village really close that you can go into town and visit if you want, but most people are really happy just to be here and decompress and soak up the last bit of summer.
I've been here for 7 years and I really like it just because you get to be outdoors a lot, you get to walk, and it's just really relaxing. I went tubing yesterday down by the creek and it was really fun and it was just relaxing, and I got to float down the river for a while.
If you haven't visited Lake Michigan yet, it's really nice. It's beautiful, it's warm, it could be cold. It has a lot of beautiful things in it. It has a bunch of nature, like animals, has a bunch of nice stones. My dad does workshops at this event, and he teaches about how we harvest and collect wild rice and how we use the porcupine quills to make a bunch of cool stuff like jewelry.
Well, we have a lot of activities. We have the team building activity of the high ropes course.
Well, you have to walk down this really, really long path, and then you have to get set up in a harness and a helmet, and then you can either go on a rock wall or a obstacle course, and it's really fun to do.
We have all kinds of workshops. This year we had fly fishing, knitting, beekeeping. We have a lot of kids activities. We have crafts and birdhouse and bat house building. We take a dunes hike with the Minnewanka staff so we can learn about the sand dunes. We had live bat presentation this year, so it just, we try to change it up.
What's wonderful about the Sierra Club retreat is that you have a concentrated audience of people that are environmentally minded and interested in protecting the planet and getting outdoors and connecting with nature, but maybe they don't know about the election cycle or who's running in their district or the environmental policies that we're fighting for and a lot of the rollbacks and environmental attacks that we're fighting against. And so you've got this great audience that is perfectly in line with environmentalism and is passionate about protecting natural resources. And so they're the perfect people to talk to about what's happening in the election this year and how they can make a difference by voting or getting involved volunteering for good environmentally minded candidates and things of that nature. So it's really wonderful because there's so many people that really care about the Great Lakes, protecting natural resources, but they maybe don't make the connection to how they can make a difference with that in politics. So this is the perfect opportunity to build the bridge between those two items.
My favorite thing about this annual retreat is just it's hard to pick one thing, but I've been fortunate enough to be able to lead hikes every year, what we call a biodiversity hike, and to go through what are, I believe, are old growth forests with some of the most spectacular white pines that I've seen in Michigan. And every year share the experience with other people of what it's like to just plain pay attention to the woods, pay attention to the lake and to the area that we're in. Sometimes we're so absorbed with what we're doing every day that we don't take the time to sit, smell what's there, listen to what's there, and just feel the wonderful breezes. It's a great way to renew ourselves. Just the people who are here, who come every year, are just wonderful. The chance to have quiet conversations or even raucous auctions is a lot of fun. It's great.
Everyone is welcome. You don't have to be a Sierra Club member to attend. Completely volunteer organized event, and we try to make sure that the funds that we generate help to pay for inner city outings programs. So we really want people to get involved. You don't have to attend the retreat to be involved, but we're always seeking volunteers, and you can find a way to volunteer through our website. Really, the event is made up by what our attendees want it to be. So you can make this event whatever you would like it to be as long as you get involved.
I love coming here because it's a fun adventure in nature.